And a message to the young people out there. Young people of Sydney. Here's a video for you. There's a little cormorant down there. We're in Balmain, Sydney here. I just did a video on my other channel, Durianrider, talking about living in Sydney. This is for the young people out there who live in Sydney. Get the fuck out, man. Seriously, get out of Sydney, man. Get out of Sydney. If you're 15 to 25 or watching this, you're still you're relatively young, fresh face looking typically. Get out of Sydney, man. Sydney's just a shithole. Right, man. You might be like, what's this crazy crackhead looking dude talking about? Sydney's amazing. No, it's not, man. Look how stressed out your parents are. Look how many people you know in high school or university on Xanax, antipsychotic medication or whatever. It's not a healthy place to live. It's a beautiful place to visit, riding a bike around. It's great for that. But the amount of eating disorders I see here, the depression, the drug, this is cocaine capital of Australia, right? If the higher the cocaine usage, that means the quality of life is down. The higher eating disorders, life quality is down, okay? The higher the prescriptions of Xanax, etc., all life quality down. Sydney's number one. Highest prescription Xanax in Australia, highest cocaine intake, highest alcohol abuse use, red wine. It's like people drink in here in East Sydney. People drink freaking red wine like it's water. Right? The depression is real here. That's what your parents are doing. That's what your older brother, older sister's doing. It's not a healthy place to be, man. It's full of fuckboys. It's full of closet dudes. And if you're in the closet, no worries. But I'm just saying, it can be confusing for girls if you're in the closet and you've got a girlfriend and she thinks you're straight, but you're not. And just be open with her. It's full of, it's rife, man. It's rife here, okay? It's rife. The confusion and the social climbing and the half-truthing and just, the debt is crazy here, the drug abuse, the depression, the violence, man, in certain parts of Sydney, people just get shot dead. Obviously that's, generally drug gang related. But it's the vibe here, man. It's full on. It's not healthy. The lockdowns last year, and we'll have some further lockdowns here in Sydney and Melbourne. It's definitely better than Melbourne. All right, Sydney's definitely better than Melbourne. You got some sunshine here, okay? You got sunshine, you got nice water, and you can live homeless in Vaucluse. No worries. But Melbourne, in my opinion, doesn't even exist as a place to live. Melbourne's like a freaking, it's like a prison settlement. Like a prison with, what they call it, the Ring of Steel last year. Danny boy put the Ring of Steel up. Anyways, Sydney, get out of Sydney, kids. Go to Thailand. Go to Bali. All right. Get sober. Get off the drugs. Maybe try them a little bit here and there, but then just go, okay, I've done that. But seriously, it's just really, it's not a healthy place to be, man. If you're a girl, all right, Sydney's going to age you rapidly. All right. Look at Natasha, and look how glowy she looks living in Adelaide versus when she was in Sydney. All right. She still looked amazing back in the day. I'm just saying though, she looks more fresh-faced, and Sydney's just, there's an edge to Sydney, man. There's an edge to Sydney. So if you want a real edgy face, Sydney's the place to be. All right. It's so cutthroat here. Even when I'm doing deals on Facebook Marketplace, flipping bike stuff and that, it's just it's very, it's very cutthroat here, man. And if people are friendly, it's rare, but often they're on cocaine or some uppers or whatever. And that's just a side. It doesn't make people bad people. It's just Sydney. It's a side effect of living in Sydney, man. It's not a healthy place, man. And the Sydney girls are different to Adelaide girls, all right? Sydney girls, different to Adelaide girls. It just damages girls here. All right? Sydney damages women. It just damages women, man. It damages women. If you don't believe me, have a look around Sydney. It is not a good place. And it damages guys as well. Right? It damages everyone. Gets damaged by Sydney. It's in the 80s, man. Sydney was like the place to live. 80s, man. 70s, 60s. Sydney, Australia. Bonza, mate. Fair income. Now it's gone absolute shit. Right? It's going to age you. You're going to lose money here. Oh, make more money in Sydney. Yeah, but look how much it costs to live here. You know what I mean? Live in Adelaide and work hard in Adelaide. You're cranking the money. Crank if you want. Go to Thailand, work over there, cranking the money, or work online or whatever. There's so many options for young people these days. Don't waste your youth in Sydney, man. Don't waste your youth in Sydney. 6 years ago I was here, and I was helping some people with YouTube and careers and stuff, and once who took my advice, took off, and once who didn't, now they're just what they're doing. You know, they're not living the life they wanted. That's for sure. And it makes me feel sad. You know, it makes me feel sad. Like that. People say, "Oh, you'd be such a great dad, Durianrider." I am a dad, man. I'm a dad to the advice I give to people out there. I've got so many young people who follow me. I'm a dad to them for some people. I go, you know, an online dad, daddy for some. You know, like that's why I can. That's why I look so. That's why I can have these conversations with you. You know, because I don't have kids to look to, like a full-time kid to mind and be aware of. That's emotionally very, very draining. I'd rather drain myself emotionally for thousands of people than just one kid. Much better investment of my time. Much more satisfying to me. You know, and if someone's not grateful for my advice, I'm saying, yeah, okay, you know, whatevs. It'd be hard being a parent, raising a kid, and the kid becoming ungrateful and bratty. That'd be tough. That'd be very tough. But that's not a big deal. Having kids today, what future do the kids have? Like if a kid's born today, what future does it really have? You know, I'm going to raise my kid right. Yeah, you might do a great job, but I'm talking about society. And you can do the best job in the world, man. But society is going to grab a hold of your kid, and you better hope that Lady Luck's on your side. You better hope the Lady Luck's on your side. It's just so tough out there, man. It's so tough out there. Like even Natasha, she's with a friend right now. I feel for Natasha's friends. You know, Natasha's 24, so her friends are around like 22, 25, 24. You know, around that 25. Around that age group, and I just feel for them, man. I'm like, man, like, you know, I hear their stories and how far they've got to commute and how much it costs them to live, and it's just like, damn, you know. And Natasha sees that, you know, she sees her life, and she sees theirs, and that's given her some slap in the face in a good way perspective. It's like, damn, I got it really good, you know, I got it really good. But you don't really see that when you're 18. You know, it's hard. I didn't see when I was 18. I didn't have perspective, and I started traveling the world and meeting people and seeing how tough some people really have it. I had no idea. You don't really have an idea until you have context and hear some different perspectives on life. So I recommend travel. So I recommend not partying, you know, more than a couple times a year, you know. But even when you go partying, look at people out there partying. Most people that go party are quite miserable and depressed. I mean, once or twice a year, you know, yeah, cool. But people go out party every weekend. They're escaping their lives. They don't like their lives. And instead of trying to escape it with the partying and drugs, escaping it by doing what you want to do in life. You know, if you don't know what you want to do, find out what you want to do. Because I'll tell you what, when you're stoned or you're drunk, you know, even coke, those things just get you too high and you're too jittery. You know, they're not going to help you find what your life purpose is. And then you get to my age or your parents' age or whatever, and you'll be like fat, sick, depressed, bitter, grumpy. Your dick doesn't work, or you blah 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 blah. You know, and you'll be thinking, what have I done with my life? I got some money in the bank. I live in Sydney, but fuck, my life really sucks. You know, I don't even spend time with my kids. Kids don't want to hang out with me because I'm such a grumpy cunt. Doing my low carb, low sugar diet. But yeah, that's the deal. Get out of Sydney, kids. Move to east suburbs, Adelaide. Go to Thailand. Teach English somewhere. Do YouTube. Do whatever you want to do. If you want to be a professional bike racer, fucking go up to Europe, Belgium, Italy. Do whatever you want to do. Just get out of Sydney, man. Get the fuck out of Sydney. Sydney's going to chew you up. It's going to spit you out. You're going to lose your youth here. You're going to lose your innocence. And if you're a girl and you have that bitter, hard-faced look going on there, it's going to be harder for you in life than it is your hypothetical twin who still looks, you know, innocent and grateful and like, wow, the world's a really nice place. Sydney, man. Sydney's a place where people mistake kindness for weakness. Right? It's not a healthy place for kids here. The amount of drugs and the prescriptions, to repeat myself, the Xanax, the SSRIs, and, you know, go on a mum, just walk past there, I look at the girl and I see her shoulders are slumped, her self-esteem is low, her mum's, you know, the girl looks like she's on some prescription meds, downers, and it's sad. She's probably, well, she looks, maybe she's 18, you know. What future has she got, you know? Is she going to get a job in some desk place somewhere, not really passionate, but do it because my parents want me to do it, you know? Probably get roped into the drug scene, party scene, who knows? You know, develop an eating disorder. If you lose weight, you're getting more attention. The amount of bulimia here, I mean, it's crazy. It's sad, man. It's really sad. Get out of Sydney. Get the fuck out of Sydney. One-way ticket. Just go to the airport and just go anywhere else. Sydney ain't a good place to live.